Light blue, dark blue and white uniform running from left to right in possession. There's the first penalty of the match by referee Dancy. It's against Manly inside the 5. Quite definitely well up. Ground an absolute picture. The little rain we had during the week has freshened it up and made it very green and verdant. The breeze is very, very strong. It's blowing from the west-southwest, favouring Manly in the first half. Blowing diagonally from the right-hand corner to the other end of the field. Gary Stairs, rather. He's the replacement for Sorensen. Hansard onto Archer. Now Stephen Knight will be playing in number 15 jersey for Manly, and another penalty. Jack Dancy enumerating 3 of the Manly people offside. And this will give the first opportunity to Cronulla. And it'll be Steve Rogers to take the kick from 12 metres inside the Manly, where it finishes outside the right-hand upright. Eadie. First Manly touch of the ball, he busts one tackle, 16 metres out from Manly's line. Midfield. Krilic runs from dummy half and steals 10 metres. He's looking for a big game today against McMahon. Gray. Thompson running crossfield to Gibbs. Gibbs kicking downfield. That's going to go to Mullane, and he takes it beautifully on the first bounce. Good tackle there from Terry Randall. Does he do any other kind? McMartin on the blind side. It's just inside Manly's half. Hansard, Khan, Hansard, Neen on the burst. McMartin, Hansard, Andrews, Rogers has the ball knocked from his hands. What's the referee's decision on that? Last tackle says it wasn't touched. The ball wasn't touched. That pass from Pearce looked a mite forward, but it's the 6th tackle, and the scrum will go down just inside. And he's won the first one. Thompson. Eadie comes into the back line. Throws the dummy, gets over halfway, loses the ball. Cronulla have it. Ball knocked straight out of his hand as he tried to break that tackle. Pearce running from dummy half, and again a fine tackle from Russell Gardner. Stairs. Gary Stairs playing in number 11 jersey for... Is it number 11, Barry?
Yes.
Greg Pearce. Last tackle. McMartin back to Rogers. He's kicking for the sideline that favours the breeze. That could be out in the full. No, it's a beautiful kick. The touch judge races back 50 metres. That's up. Another scrum win to Manly. Krilic winning 2. Walker up over the quarter line, bustling hard. Thompson. This young Springall, number 14. He replaces John Harvey. Ian Thompson. Tons of defence there. Gibbs kicking again. And again, Mullane takes it well on the first bounce above his head. Floats a pass back into Edmonds. Edmonds through one tackle. 10 metres inside the Manly half. No score in this match. 5 minutes gone. On the blind side, Khan. They're going to get him over the sideline. That's a bit wasteful by the big prop forward. It's a 3/4 to handle the ball today. There's another scrum into McMartin, and a good one. Hansard dummying, and then taking the tackle. Still inside the Manly quarter. Archer. Dave Chamberlain again at dummy half. Pearce back inside the mean. He's wrapped up with a low tackle from Wayne Springall. McMartin, Hansard, Andrews, Chamberlain, and Mullane's put it down. It's a penalty. Shepherding. Good bit of refereeing there by Danzy. The Cronulla players did seem to impede the defence. Watch it again. as the ball went out along the three-quarter line. Now watch Mullane get in the way there. He does get the pass given to him, but only after the referee judged a shepherd had taken place. Mooney with a good strong break. In great form this year for Manly. I think scored about 10 tries, Barry Ross.
Yes, that's correct.
He's been a great worker for the Manly club since he came from South Sydney.
Yeah, he topped the try-scoring list in 1976 with 18 for the season. Tied with Bobby Fulton that year.
Prilich, Gibbs, Thompson, Stephen Knight. I think his first touch of the ball, playing in number 15. Ian Thompson. Back inside to John Gray. Prilich seemed to get tackled without the ball then, but there's been a knock on. Thompson, John Gray evidently losing it in the tackle. Scrum now 10 metres outside the Cronulla quarter. Midfield. Hansard to feed. That's another McMahon scrum win. Walk around very quickly on Hansard. Pearce tackled round the waist, locking his arms to his body again by Walker. Archer running from dummy half. Midway between the Cronulla quarter and halfway. No score in this match, and we've had 11 minutes. Rick Burke. Randall, one of the tacklers, with Simon Booth. Hansard, Greg Pearce. Can't run without legs, he found. Andrews, Rogers with that lightning acceleration of his, nearly through. Bounces to his feet, gets the pass away well, out to Archer. Then on to Mullane. Mullane split the defence, going up the sideline, dummying, sidestepping, and he's in a touch. Great run again by Mullane. 5 defeated South Sydney 2. There's a Manly scrum win. Thompson. Away to Gartner. He couldn't get moving. He was standing too flat. Walker. Great tackle right round the boot tops by Greg Pearce. He's a model tackler, this fella. John Gray. Running head up. In a curious style. John Gray often, when he takes the ball up, will turn his back to the opposition. Thompson unloads the ball. It's a bad one. That could have been a penalty. And very fine football display, defeated Cronulla 10. And another scrum win to that machine, John McMahon. Pearce, Rogers, little dummy, all ready for that. Stephen Knight in there to assist with the tackle. Hansard, the dummy. Back inside, looked a little bit forward, that one, but Stairs has got it, and he stood up in the tackle. Martin, Hansard, Khan, nice pass to Burke, the right winger, who's come across field, but he went straight into defence. Mean, back inside to Pearce. Pearce got a pass away to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's got it, he could score here. Got a pass away to Mullane, and the referee's pulled it all back. Says the pass was forward. Pearce round mighty quick. Tom Mooney doing one of his many relieving runs, and look at him go up the middle. He's broken right into the clear and gets almost to halfway. Mooney having a top opening stanza in this important game. Prilich away to Randall. Randall on to big Stephen Knight, boiling up over the halfway line. Gets up quickly to his feet, plays it. Gibbs, Thompson, Gartner. Gartner comes back infield and goes, splits the defence. He's going mightily. Gets a pass away. It's hit by a Cronulla player. Ricochets back to Mullane. A golden opportunity gone begging. It was a great break by Gartner, but the pass just knocked down. Look at Randall come in there. He was going to sit that Cronulla player Stairs down, and Stairs just took the tackle instead. Need. There's the ball gone free. It's a penalty to Cronulla. Just to bring it back to 8 metres from halfway. Paul Kane. Gibbs adopts the attitude in the Manly defence of being the trailer behind the line. Walker, the lock forward, is up in the line. To his feet, McMartin. Pearce, a lovely pass out to Malone, again on the fly. He'll take a power of watching up the blind side. Pearce, Hansard, Neen. Randall beside himself to get there. Hansard, a little dummy. Ooh, he was going to pass that, but it would have brought a penalty. He was on the ground. Stairs. Stairs playing very much. It's a Manly ball. Randall away to Eadie. Now they swarm in on him. Gibbs kicking on the first tackle. That's a bad kick again. Manly really kicking. John Gibbs. The soccer stop with the foot. And sneaks his way to halfway. Archer the tackler. Prilich. Gray. Just keep your eye on Terry Randall, will you, and tell me how he's come up. Prilich. Springall taking it straight up. 10 metres into Cronulla's half. Johnny Gibbs. Electrifying pace. Walker's left the pass behind. It's picked up by Khan. Out to Edmonds. And the Manly handling is leaving a lot to be desired in this opening half. Exactly the way they played against Cronulla at Brookvale in the second round. In the first half, their handling was awful. Rogers. It's beaten 1, 2, up to halfway. Hansard. Khan. Malone has got right through the defence. This will be interesting. Eadie's got him in front. He beats Eadie nearly, but Eadie's tackle knocks the legs from under him. And down he goes, only about 12 metres away. And there's a bad pass that takes the edge off Andrews. Has to scurry back and pick it up. Both sides handling, letting them down in the critical situations. Up come the Manly defence. Out goes the ball to Pearce. To Rogers. He's thrown the dummy. Got a pass away. It's out to Bergen. It's a forward offside pass. Prilich. Gibbs. Gray. The run around to Gibbs. Back to Ian Thompson. Archer gets a foot planted in his stomach there. Accidentally, I hasten to add. Thompson. Walker on the burst. 8 metres from halfway. Manly running from right to left. In possession. Maroon and White. There's Gray swinging it to Walker, out to Gibbs. A long floating pass out to Eadie. Eadie stands his man up. Gets it away to Simon Booth, who comes back in field away from the sideline. Just over the halfway. Gibbs. Thompson. Prilich. And Rogers gets the tackle in. It was a bit high. The referee says play on. Oh, Knight's pass was very nearly intercepted to Gartner. Dangerous pass. Knight running from dummy half. Thompson at dummy half now, just inside Cronulla's half. Gray. Can't get the pass away, and that's the 6. There's a messy scrum, but it looks like it's a Manly ball. Gibbs appeared to me to put his hands in the scrum, but the referee's let him get away with it.
4 scrums in a row to make Skrillex.
Springall beats 1. Away to Knight. Oh, and a great tackle there from Archer to put him down. Ian Thompson taking the ball up to Cronulla now on the burst. This is about as close as they've been in possession, about 5 metres now. Prilich, Gibbs, Gray. About 4 metres away now from the line. Gray gets up and picks it up, gives it to Thompson. Thompson gets a pass away. Who's going to get this? It's picked up by, was that number 9, Terry Randall, and he scooped it up behind him. Last tackle coming up. Badly played. Prilich onto Gibbs. He's gone for the drop. Opening score to Manly.
It is always constantly aware of the value of them.
Now here's the man that's made a lot of ground today and every run he's had. Let's see how he goes. Mooney. And he's doing again. That's a great run. Diagonal curving run of about 30 metres. Mooney setting an example to the Manly side on how to run with authority. Wayne Springall. We'll be doing our usual award today for the Tui's man of the match, the player we judge to be the best footballer. As Eadie gets an inside pass to Eadie. Back to Eadie. It's a pass away, does he? No. Retains the ball. Stephen Knight. The player we judge to be the best player in this match will receive from Tui's $300, and we'll be doing the same in the match we're televising tomorrow. John Gray, nice pass out to Russell Gartner. Back inside to Simon Booth, who's showing a lot more professionalism in his football the last month. Coming of age. Gibbs, Thompson. Knight cuts out a man. It's got out to Springall, out wide, out to Eddie. Mooney's out there with a little bit of room. He comes at Archer, who puts him down with a good tackle, and that's 6. Manly lead. A field goal to John Gibbs. He runs close to the scrum on the open side. Thompson. Eadie into the line, out to Gartner. Gartner steps and goes back in field, showing his pace, still going. This is more authority from Russell Gartner, who's been a very criticised footballer the last couple of months, but he's playing well. On Thompson, on to Bruce Walker. That pass was a good, swift pass. Almost put Walker into a gap. Manly now have them under pressure. Thompson to Krilic. The defence up very, very fast. Gray. Will they position Gibbs for another drop? Thompson to Gray. He's wrapped up straight away. The swinging right arm there. Underneath it he went. There's Gibbs. It's hit the upright. Rebounds. Who's got it? Offside. Mooney having a big game. He's up over the quarter line. The far side of the field, the popular side. Ian Thompson turns it back inside to Springall. We've got about 7 minutes to half time. 1-0 Manly lead. Gibbs. Gibbs got his pass away, and he's going to be penalised for off the ground. Quarter. Edmonds. Stairs. Had a useful game, young Stairs. How old is he, Barry?
Only 22, Rex. Weighs about 15 stone. And that's the same size as Sorensen. A little heavier, I think.
Steve Mean just on the quarter line. Manly's head. McMartin runs from dummy half. Finds a tiny hole. Makes a couple of metres. What are the Cronulla tactics just before half time? Khan switches back to Greg Pearce. 20 metres out now from Manly's line. 4 minutes to half time. There's Rogers. He gets the bomb in the air. Who's going to get this? High and takes it magnificently under plenty of pressure. How he could ever be selected at any other position but fullback really beggars description. Krilic. 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 Up over the quarter line and well out, 12 metres out. Leading by example. Thompson around to the blind side to Johnny Gibbs. Oh, and a beautiful pass to Gartner. Slipped it magnificently. He's got Mooney there, but Gartner might go on with this. Gives it into Mooney. Mooney gets it back to Gartner, and Gartner's into the corner. What a great pass from Johnny Gibbs at halfway. But top marks to Gartner and Mooney. They carried it on well, but look at it again and enjoy it. The crowd have gone berserk on the hill. Here it comes. Watch for the Gibbs pass. It's a classy one. Look at this. The little slip to Gartner shows all that pace that he's got up over halfway. Look at Mooney giving him 10 yards and still comes again. The cover defence lagging a little bit there. Back to Mooney. The lob pass back again to Gartner. And he sucks it under his arm and says, thank you very much, 3 points. From head on, this is the way it looked. Gartner, Test centre or a World Cup centre last year, playing well, got around Mullane's tackle. Mullane slowed him down fractionally. Gartner did exactly the right thing, back into Mooney. And again, Mooney, showing years of experience, gave it back to Gartner. He could have attempted to go on his own. It would have been the wrong decision. At half-time in Manly's favour, Mooney the try, Gibbs the field goal. And I think worthy of comment right at the outset is the reversal that Krilic has put on McMartin in the set scrums. Oh, take that, says Neen to Randall. That was perfectly legitimate and very hard tackle. Right, now the reversal I refer to is that Krilic leads the set scrums 9-7 at the half-time break, and you'll recollect that in the Cronulla fixture at Brookvale Oval just a couple of weeks ago, until Krilic left the field with a bad neck, he was down 8-3 in the scrums. Knight into Thompson, just short of the halfway line. There's the kick by Gibbs. Oh, that could have been a dangerous hack at the ball by Gibbs, but the referee's ruled play on. And it's against Gibbs for kicking for the ball. Now there's a player down receiving attention, Cronulla player at the halfway.
It's Paul Kahn, the prop forward.
Kahn and another Cronulla player with his derriere pointed in our direction. Is that Steve Rogers?
I can't tell who it is.
It's not Steve Rogers, no. Malone it'll be. Now that's Paul Kahn at halfway receiving attention. And Bob Batty, the Manly trainer, is coming on to assist the Cronulla injured man. That's a nice bit of...
It's Mick Malone.
Mick Malone getting treated by the Manly trainer. That's a nice little gesture, as the Cronulla trainer was involved with Paul Kahn. And Malone's okay. The penalty against Gibbs for lashing out like that. Only attempting to get the ball, I hasten to add, but it was a dangerous sort of a hack at the ball. Rogers' kick makes it to halfway. 2 minutes of this second half gone. And these young steers coming on the burst, doing the job that he's been told to do by Norm Provan. Take it up to them. McMartin, and that specifically means trying to get yourself beyond the set line of the ruck. Archer. Through the dummy. Andrews thought he had the ball. Midway between the Manly quarter line and halfway. Rogers jumps in the air as he took that pass. It's a little habit he's got into. Pearce away to Neen, carrying the ball one-handed. McMartin on the last tackle. Hansard. Kahn. Now that's the last tackle. Andrews was on the boil. There's a McMartin scrum win. Andrews has gone the blind side. He's well tackled by Johnny Gibbs. Pearce. About 5 metres now from the Manly quarter line. Rogers. McMartin making forward progress. Get off him, says the referee to Thompson. Hansard, the dummy, has his legs chopped away from underneath him by Springall, by Randall. And there's the penalty against Manly backs, all offside. Thompson specifically day on the kick against West last week. Nearly won the game for them. And that's 2 points to Cronulla there, if they get sufficient ball to do it. Neen takes that well. Randall the tackler with Walker. Archer on the burst. Good strong defence. Hansard calling for it. Kahn. It's a bad pass to Stairs. He had to reach behind him. Knight the tackler there. McMartin back inside to Pearce. Burke nearly found a gap. Play 12 metres from halfway. McMartin, Rogers, Kahn back to Rogers, left it behind. Who's got it? And a knock on. Number of players in line for our Tui's Man of the Match award. More about that later. Burke throwing the dummy and making a small gain. They've got play back 10 metres from the Manly quarter. Hansard. Archer. He gets up sitting on Walker. Martin. Hansard. Kahn, the dummy. He's through. Back inside to Pearce. Pearce under Malone. Malone gets it out there to Burke. Burke's going hard. He'll go close. He's in, is he? No, he's tackled almost on the line. Barry Andrews, a dummy half. He'll probably have a go. No, he doesn't, to Pearce. It's gone out among the Cronulla side. They've got it out to Archer. Archer's making forward progress. Oh, he's in for an easy try. Gapped it. Dead easy. A great bust by Paul Kahn on the right-hand side of the ruck. The play came back from an Andrews dummy half pass, and lo and behold, in they go. This is the latter part of it. There's a bit of a mess here. The ball was knocked in the air. It went up in the air to Malone, then on to Archer, and he just strode right through behind the defence and scored adjacent to the post. And that's put a different complexion entirely on this game of football. A little bit of luck. Now watch it. As it bounced up, Mullane didn't know where it had gone, but it didn't go forward. That's the critical thing. Now watch Archer as he ran inside the defence, and a 20-metre sprint, dead easy. But put that down to second half. No trouble. So 7 points to 4. Cronulla lead. I notice Ian Martin warming up on the sideline for Manly. I don't know what Frank Stanton's got planned. There's the man. He's playing in number 18, or will be in number 18 when he... Oh, well taken by Walker from the kickoff. Right on the fingertips. Terry Randall with a pass to Thompson. Thompson on to Stephen Knight on the boil out there in the centres. Really moving fast. Well tackled, 20 metres out. Willage running from dummy half. Still going. He's only 15 metres away now. Knight sprints back into position. Thompson at dummy half. The crisscross move. Onto Walker. Walker well tackled. It was Paul Kahn that did the job out there to stop the big fella. Eadie. Out they go to Ian Thompson. Thompson can't get his pass away. It's the last tackle. Gibbs. Ian Thompson. Alan Thompson out to Russell Gardner. Gardner trying to go round his man. He does. Gets it to Mooney. In the corner. He's lost it. He's lost it over the line. Good decision by referee Downsy. It was knocked out of his hands as he was about to put it down. Well, sensation there. Gardner putting Mooney in just as he went to put the ball down. Watch it again. The head-on shot. So near and yet so far. The defence comes across. Now watch it. It's Mullane's hand, is it, that might get to it? And there it goes. And that would have levelled the... There's a scrum win to Cronulla. Andrews wrapped up smartly by Alan Thompson. Pearce. Chamberlain through. He's got pace, this fellow. Eadie comes. A great tackle, puts him down about 15 metres out and rules that he lost the ball. Well, that was a bit of vintage. Terry Randall. Archer the tackler. Gray hurdles his way, or seemed to lunge his way through one defender. Just outside the quarter. 7-4, Cronulla lead. 15 minutes to the second half gone. Walker steaming through one tackle, ducking under a high one. Last tackle. Gibbs. Gibbs. Out to Gardner. Had to screw his body in all sorts of angles to get that. But he took it. Attention with that. Great try in the early part of the second half. Well, that's another scrum win to McMartin. He's lost it behind him, but Martin Zoe. He could have been penalised first tackle. Gets up and pats Andrews on the head. Oh, Chamberlain's made the break again. Up the middle he goes. Gets it back into Mullane. Mullane's going to go close. He's going in. It's a great try. And Cronulla playing all over Manly at the moment in the three quarters. Finding gaps all over the field. Now watch it again. The pass from Rogers to Chamberlain. He went right through in between the two centres, back inside to Mullane, who stumbled at that point, but then was able to step and go. And despite the defence grabbing towards him near the end, he was able to score. Look at this one. From head on. He's got plenty of pace. I think he scored 10 tries this year, Chamberlain. And a yawning gap as big as the Sydney Heads opened up. Eadie was defeated there, but he managed to get the pass back inside to Mullane, who did very well to go off that left foot of his and change complete direction. Had Burke there unmarked outside him, but he did the right thing. That's a good try. And it's gone in the second half. And he does. 12 points to 4, a complete turnabout. Norm Probyn's done something to the Sharks. Well, that's knocked down cleverly, and Cronulla come up with the ball. 12 points to 4. Cronulla, who are running from right to left, lead. Neen, 8 metres from, or 9 metres from halfway. The stairs through a high tackle, but not a head-high tackle. And here's Rogers. He's going to... I thought he was going to kick there for a minute, but he doesn't. Gray and Rogers having an altercation there. I don't know what that was all about. Neither of them dirty players in any way. Just the tension of the moment. Ground. Anyway, Burke from dummy half comes to a shuddering halt. It's been 2 tries to 1 in Cronulla's favour, and that's a fair measure of their superiority for a portion of this game. Hansard. Andrews wrapped up, unable to get the pass away. Martin with the arms around the body. Malone. Stairs through 1 tackle. McMartin. Hansard. Khan. And beautifully delayed. He's passed to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's up over the quarter line. Great bit of football by Khan again, showing some magnificent ball skills. And there's good, clever work by Cronulla as they move it fast to Rogers. Rogers has got round his man. It could be another try. I'm sure it will be. No, he's tackled well there. And that's the last tackle. That could and should have been a try. He had a man, well, whether he was unmarked outside, he had a man outside in Burke. And I think Rogers may have heard him not unloading. But certainly the defence of Manly threadbare at the moment. And it's a penalty to Manly. Is that the first penalty they've had this half? Yes. What's the statistics, Barry?
Well, the penalties are 11-6 Cronulla's way. The scrums are still Max Billich's way for Manly, 11-10.
Now, Eadie not going to kick for touch just after the halfway mark in this second half. Manly judge that they need the ball. Referee waving Cronulla. Here's a move. Gibbs has been knocked sideways with the ball. Didn't make any ground at all there. Terry Randall making some inroads. Manly forwards are not taking the ball forward enough, with enough vigour and power. There's Quillage doing a little bit. 12 metres out. Thompson to Gray. Unloads it well to Randall, but he's wrapped up fast. 10 metres out. Thompson to Gibbs. Gibbs onto Eadie. Eadie's still going. Can't get his arms free. Last tackle. Here's Gibbs. The kick. They're all onside. Malone goes high, knocks it forward. Oh, and Gibbs has knocked it on. So that'll be, well, no, Dave Chambers taking it away. He's up over the quarter line. Bruce Walker's there. Walker will get to him with a great diving tackle, and it's well he did. He's brought the ball back to halfway. Well,
2 Manly players on the ground and behind the play. Then Rex John Gibbs is on his feet now, and Terry Randall's still on the ground near the sideline, getting to his feet now. Well,
the error of Gibbs knocking on there when Malone dropped it in the just in front of the goals there led to a 50-metre loss of territory, and there's a penalty to Manly now. 2 in a row. And time running fair and square out for the Sea Eagles unless they do something dramatic. 12-4. Cronulla lead. 2 tries and 3 goals to a try and a field goal. Here's another move. And exactly nowhere. Kulich to Springle. Not running with much authority. The Manly players not looking for support. Kulich. Ian Thompson. On the quarter line. Gibbs. Thompson. It's Alan Thompson. Losing ground with the ball. Gibbs. Randall. onto Eadie, burst his way into the line. Booth in the corner. Eadie injected himself into the three-quarter line and gave Booth the overlap, and the youngster took his chance and went through a tackle. But it's wide out, and I doubt that it will be converted. That pass could have been intercepted too. It was hanging up there. There it was to Booth. Now watch him as he goes through the tackle. I think it's Mullane. Yes, Mullane again as Booth puts it down for the three-pointer. Now, there's Graham Eadie coming. Had Walker on the burst, but away it went to Simon Booth. Now, Mullane comes across and actually gets his hands to him, but he's gone too quick, and Booth over for the try. So then, 12 points to 7, with Graham Eadie to take the kick at goal. Oh, dear. Now there's a penalty to Cronulla. See, the game of rugby league tends to unsuccessful. The ball goes dead, which is important for Cronulla because it will restart with a quarter line dropout, and they will have the ball. The replacement, Brannigan coming on. Is that coming off? John Gray?
John Gray, it looks like. I'm seeing Martin will go into the forwards.
Well, we'll have to see what the reshuffle is. John Gray being taken from the field. He's a forward. Brannigan is a back. Eadie's kick taken by Burke. Now, the next scrum will have to tell us. There's a Randall tackle on Burke. Neen on the burst and at halfway.
I think he would go to front row, Rex. Terry Randall.
Yes, that's probably the way it'll be. Stairs stood up in the tackle. Brannigan comes in and obliges and puts him down. On the blind side to Pearce, away to Paul Kahn. Spring all around the legs. Pearce appealing to the touch judge for something there. McMartin.
Paul Kahn got knocked down without the ball.
Pearce, Hansard, the dummy, right away nicely to Steve Moon. He's got support in Rogers, gives it to Rogers, close the gates, that's under the posts. The Manly defence is appalling. There are other adjectives, but that'll do. Appalling. Watch it. Hansard, a little shuffle, a little dummy, right through. Beautifully away to Neen. Neen had, well, he had the choice of two. He had one on one side and one on the other. He gave it the right way to Rogers, and Rogers backing up superbly under the posts. Well, the crowd, like me, believing that this game is over, are starting to wend their way out of the ground. 15-7, it'll be 17-7 in a minute. This is the head-on shot. Eadie, the lonely figure of a fullback with two men coming at him. No blame to Eadie. He can't be expected to tackle two men.
It's Mullane on the sideline talking to Norm Provan. He's Martin's lock.
There's a scrum. Mullane's got it nicely out to Rogers. Here's a try on, if they can move it well. Rogers away to Dave Chamberlain. Chamberlain tackled nicely, close to the sideline, inside the Manly quarter. Rogers, here they go. Price away to Mullane. Mullane well tackled. That was an Ian Thompson tackle. I think he's come up with the ball. He has. He's stolen it off Pearce. Pilic, who's done a good solo job in the set scrums today against McMartin, but doesn't seem to have been able to liven this Manly side up in the second half. Gibbs. Nicely out to Booth. Gibbs on to Walker. Walker comes away with a strong, hard run. He's about 12 metres from halfway. Gibbs, Randall. Randall running forward, making a lot of progress. Out to Alan Thompson, not to Russell Gartner. Gartner streaming upfield. That's a good run. 25-metre sprint of great pace in Martin. Alan Thompson. Ray Brannigan. Back inside to Johnny Gibbs. Gibbs, little kick through. He might regather. It's left him behind. He's been tackled without the ball. I would have thought a penalty on there. Well, I'm amazed at that. Gibbs kicked through, was knocked over, didn't touch the ball, and no penalties being given. Cronulla in possession, about 12 metres out from their line. McMartin with 6 minutes to go. 17 points to 7. Mean. Bullocking, hard run, still going very, very hard. Hansard, Khan, one of the success stories. Look at this pass to Barry Andrews. He's on the boil up over halfway. Throws the dummy, but a good Gibbs bit of defence puts him down. And Greg Pearce is just saying a few words out there, let me tell you, to Andrews, calling for the ball and not getting it. On the halfway line. And they go the blind side with Eadie, who's only injected himself into the three-quarter line on a couple of occasions. Gibbs, Brannigan, Gartner, standing still, not making forward progress. Thompson wrapped up so easily by Steve Rogers. Gartner, spring all out. Have a look at the studs on his boots. He slips a lot. Young Ian Thompson able to get that pass away there, but the Manly player who received it was well and surely wrapped up. Ian Martin it was. Gibbs, little step, Bandle, not going anywhere through this Cronulla defence. Alan Thompson, beautiful pass out to Mooney. Mooney makes the break, up the sideline. A good run from the experienced winger. How many minutes to go, Barry?